What is going on, guys? My name is Andy and this is the free-to-play Marvel Future Revolution channel where we help free-to-play players and beginners who really don't know that much about the game. We help you guys towards the right direction. I try my best to make sure that all my videos are helpful and you actually come out learning something after you're watching them. If that is how you feel after watching my videos, please hit that likes button and make sure you hit that subscribe too. So let's get right into the video, okay? So now this video is going to be about mistakes that you want to avoid that will ruin your account. For free-to-play players, we're gonna be grinding. It's gonna take some time, and if we make a mistake, we're gonna be like, man, I wish I would have known this in the beginning. So I'm gonna make this video to make sure that hopefully you guys, this helps somebody, save somebody from making a bad mistake. So let's start off with basically the beginning. Where should your first crystals be heading to? Your first set of crystals that you will be getting, you want to save them up, and you're gonna want to go and buy all your hero slots. Go up in here and then it's gonna be empty. You're gonna buy them all out. Why? Because for free-to-play players, you're gonna want to play every single one of your characters. Before you start playing this game, you have to choose your main, and you're gonna need to have one main. This is for a free-to-play player. For free-to-play players, we can only have one main. Some people do put a little bit of money, but in order for us to have multiple mains, we need to put a lot of money, and that's just something that free-to-play players can't do. So I decided that my main was gonna be Iron Man. It took me a little while. My first started off with Spider-Man. I started building Spider-Man, and then I went to Storm, and then I played Iron Man, and then Iron Man became my main. That's where I made the mistake, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistake that I did. So before you start, if you're very in the beginning, good thing you found this video, because you need to decide what is going to be my main. And if it's gonna be Iron Man, then make sure when you're playing as Iron Man, you understand where you should put your upgrades towards. You're gonna want to make sure that since Iron Man is my main, whereas I'm playing as other heroes, every time I get a reward, a box, or a draw, Omega card, something, that I open everything as my main. For example, if you open an Omega card draw box, right, and it's a 4-star Omega card, the game automatically puts the exclusive stat on it. So if you open that box with an alt account, with an alt character, guess what? That alt character now has the exclusive stat that you can't change. Now, hopefully this video has been out for a while. By the time you're watching this video, it's already changed. If not, then it sucks, I know. And there's multiple cards in there that went bad because I opened them with other alts, and I wish that I would have learned this way sooner. Now you are moving, you know who your main is. It's Iron Man. You're putting all the resources, you're not opening anything up, you're putting it into your main. The other thing is learn and figure out where should you put your enhanced potential, because you're going to be getting enhanced potential coins. You got to learn where you want to actually start using them up. So as you rank up every 5 ranks, you're going to get enhanced potential, and you want to know where you should start putting them on. Well, for example, as an Iron Man, benefits a lot from attack, Armored Avenger 1. I put it off for attack, Armored Avenger 2. You really want to make sure you start focusing on the accuracy rate and critical damage before you do attack. But I would honestly save. Either you can do the attack like this one, all these were good, but as you keep going, it costs more enhanced potential. So right here, you can do the defense, but I went for critical rate, and then I'm going for accuracy rate. This is another important one right here. And on the last set, I'm trying to get all of them, because the attack, critical damage, attack is going to move your power level the most. This game loves the attack. It always gives way more damage. It increases your power level a lot more every time you upgrade your attack. Keep that in mind. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about, so we kind of went over, we told you guys about the Omega cards, what to spend you guys crystals on first. On my other video, I talked about how your crystals, a good thing to spend your crystals on is the enhanced potential. You go to the store and you buy the enhanced potential, and you can buy up to 3 of them a week, and it's for 500 crystals, and each time you buy it, you get 200 enhanced potential points. That's 200 enhanced potential points. Yeah, so you can do that 3 times a week if you have the crystals. Now, we won't be able to do it as free-to-play players every week, but there's going to be a week when we unlock enough challenges right here, when we go to records, go to challenges, we'll be able to do this. Once we complete 600, well, I've been doing it, but as when you guys started, you guys are going to be down here. See, after you complete, you get all these crystals. So every time Like I just completed grade 8, so I got 900 crystals, and I already had more crystals saved up, so I could have bought that 3 times, but I chose to go for the Omega cards because I'm trying to build up my Omega cards and to feed my Omega cards. We're talking about mistakes that you guys don't want to make. So now that we know who our main is, we've been transferring all of our resources over. We've been using our crystals to buy enhanced potential. We realized where we want. We looked at the enhanced potential report and we know where we're gonna start applying our enhanced potential at. The next thing you guys want to know is do not, and I repeat, do not, when you go into skill tree, do not just start upgrading for the fun of it. Do not start testing. Please do research on other videos, find out what's the best, who's your favorite YouTuber that's really good, figure out what set he uses. But the most important ones that I see are the Nanite Plasma, the Tactical Satellite 2, the extra firepower. For me, superior, I use Unibeam, so I was focusing on these. So you can pause it, remember which ones I use. Make sure you guys aim for this, or go to YouTube and look up somebody and make sure, because it's gonna be very expensive. There's a lot of gold. Because if you look at it, I've been playing this game, and look, I still have red dots. There's still stuff that I haven't bought. Only buy what, look, I made a mistake and I upgraded everything to level 15. That's a lot of gold that I wasted on some skills I never used. So do not make the same mistake I did. Figure out which set works best for you and then just stay upgrading that set until you have excessive amount of gold that you've learned how to spend it on. Make sure you guys don't make a mistake on is the specialization, right? This is going to be more towards nothing in the beginning, but you also want to know one thing: don't just start randomly upgrading stuff. For free-to-play players, it will be more smarter to have some people are just going in and they just start upgrading because they just have the resources, right? First of all, you want to make sure that you're upgrading your main superhero first, and I'm not telling you to just upgrade anything. First of all, strategize where you kind of want to go for the traits. Like for example, when I first started playing, I decided that this trait was going to be my first one, and that's the arc reactor, which increases damage dealt to bleeding and burnt targets. So what I started doing is I started saving all my resources. It just started making my way down here. I didn't want to start making my way down here, then realize that this one for Iron Man is a really good trait, and then start to be like, man, I should start going over here. It would already be too late. So make sure you guys figure out which traits you guys want to aim for and then start making your way down here. That's another tip that I can give you guys, a mistake that I made, and I kind of started going this way. The mistake I made here was using resources on other alt. Quickly realized, thankfully, that I should probably start only focusing on my main, because at the time I thought that I was going to be able to upgrade all my superheroes pretty strong, and then I started realizing how much paywalls there are. So, but that's okay. Still, it's a lot of grinding to do. So this is why I'm trying to tell you guys, try to help you guys avoid these mistakes. Another thing is when you guys are transferring stuff over to your inventory, when you guys are transferring, let's just say badges, make sure you guys only delete 1-star or 2-star badges. Okay, do not delete 3-star badges, because with the 3-star badges, what you can do is you can go down over here and then recycle those 3-star badges. Okay, you can go right here and you go to extract down here, and then also save up these guys. Like I'm gonna extract these the badges. I don't get rid of my gold or purple. I only get rid of 3 stars. Now, why do I not get rid of my purple, gold badges or anything above purple? And that is because, well, you can click everyone like I just did, or just select grade and just click 3 stars and it will do it automatic. But the reason why I don't kind of do this that much, because sometimes you might accidentally click on the 4 and there goes all your 4 stars. That will get rid of all my 3. You get synchronized particles, and then you can go right here and you can try to see. It's like a gambling one. You click on it and hope that you can get a good. Here, I'll just use one just for the video, and it'll be a random set, and then I got a costume box. Okay, so that's, I always, you know me, I always can go for more gear pieces. I don't care if it's one piece. I'm excited. So we did that, right guys? So I showed you guys how to use the badges, 3 badges. Oh, the reason why actually the reason why I told you guys not to use your badges is because these ones, especially the purple ones, Gold and red are mainly like for my main. I keep them there, but once I know these badges I'm not going to use on my main, I transfer them over to my other heroes, because you can transfer badges. You can transfer your badges, your mega cards. If the exclusive stat, if your mega cards already have the exclusive stat, you won't be able to transfer that over. I mean, you will be able to transfer it over, but it'll still have that exclusive stat beat for your main. Even though your Storm, that stat won't apply to you, but you'll still be able to use the card. The other thing is that when you guys are breaking down, you guys can go in here. Let's just say if I want to go to my costume augmenter, right? You can kind of acquire costumes. You go to combine, right? And you can click combine 1-star, combine all 1-stars. So it could do it by yourself, right? I recommend not doing it this way because you want to kind of go through, let's just say for me, mine is superior Iron Man, right? I'm actually going to be going through here, and I don't want a lot of these to get crushed down if I'm doing all 2-stars, right? You have an option of pushing and locking these cards. Now what these locks do is it stops you from accidentally wasting it. It won't let you let's just say if I want to upgrade this guy, right? See, it won't let me go in here. It also won't let me put it into the squad storage. So the squad storage is another thing that you guys want to start getting familiar with, because you're going to be moving a lot of stuff back and forth. Card storage, and you got a card storage because you have a card storage for your extra cards, and then you got a storage for your stuff. So as you can see, I have more badges in here. I save them all up, and every time I start playing as another hero, I go through and I start picking out which badges will work for them, what level they're at. So that's why I'm telling you guys to save your badges. You can recycle the 3-star badges, dismantle 1 and 2-star badges. Farming, you're gonna want to start learning how to farm. I have a video about that in my channel, and it's going to allow you to farm AFK. It's going to explain to you what AFK farming is. These were some tips that are very crucial in the beginning process. There's a lot more to come. That's why, guys, I want you guys to join me on my live streams. I'm here to help you guys. Don't be afraid to ask me questions on my live stream. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. If there's a video you guys would like me to make that quite somebody hasn't made yet, let me know it down in the comments below. I try to go as best as I can. Actually, there is actually another one I want to talk to you guys about. So when you guys, one thing you guys want to do is in the beginning, right? When you are playing your main, start playing your other heroes and get your squad level up. Okay, you're gonna want to get your squad level. You're gonna play all your other alts. You're gonna do only the purple and the yellow missions, because the yellow missions will give you gear. Don't do the green missions until you reach Midgardia. That's when the green missions are going to start giving you some good XP. I think I covered the main ones that I was trying to get to you guys. I hope this video helped you guys out a lot, because it would have helped me out a lot. And there is other videos out there talking about this, but I wanted to make one that's guided directly towards free-to-play players, because I feel like that is what free-to-play players want right now. Somebody who is free-to-play, who knows that the struggle, and trust me, I know the struggle. Watch on my live streams. I stream every weekday, and you can see me how I do my dailies, and I always try to keep this channel on my streams educational. So I hope to see you guys there. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.